Hey everybody, it's Mr. Cognetti from Citizenship Academy today. And today we're going to be doing Module 6, Lesson number 8. We are going to be continuing with our place value charts, working with place values. We're going to be working on counting by tens. And we're going to be working on, working with numbers that are above 100 or around 100, okay? So, I wanted to start out by talking about groups of 10. If I have 10 tens, I want to know what number that is. So I have 10 groups of 10. I want to know how many ones we have all together. So I'm going to use my my place value chart to figure this out. I said 10 tens, so in our tens column, I'm going to write the number 10 because that's how many groups of tens I have. Did I say I have any ones? I just said 10 tens. Do I leave this blank or do I have to put a 0 in here for 0 ones? I have to put a 0 in here, okay? So that I know in my number that I have 0 ones. And I think it'll help us see what our number is when we have 10 tens. So when we have 10 tens, I take this number and I write it out exactly how it is. So I see a 1, I see a 0, and I see a 0. And my number is 100. So 10 tens makes 100. If you have 10 groups of 10, we have 100. Awesome. Now, what if I were to say, I want to know what number 10 tens is, and it has 1, 1. So I'm going to change this 0 to a 1. Now I got to figure out what number that says. Go ahead and take a look at it and see if you can figure that out. Okay. All right, I see 1 and a 0, 1 and a 0, and then a 1. So I need to take away this 0 and make a 1. So if I have 10 tens and 1, 1, I have the number 101. Do I still have 10 groups of 10? Do I still have 10 groups of 10? Yes, the answer is yes, I do. I only added 1 to this. It was 0, now it's 1. So if I'm going from 0 to 1, you're just adding 1. So I didn't add another group of 10. So we are still at 10 groups of 10. We can see that in our number 101. 10 groups of 10 is the same as 100, or 1 in the hundreds place. So we have 10 groups of 10. Now, what if I want to have 2 ones? What if I want 2 ones? What's my number now? Well, I'm going to rewrite it. We got 10 and 2. So 10 tens and 2 ones makes the number 102, or 102. Did I make, or do I still have 10 groups of 10? Look at my chart. Look at our tens place. Do we still have a 10 in our tens place? Yes, we do. So we still have 10 groups of 10. Because I only added 1 more. I had 1 extra 1. Now I have 2, so I only added 1 more. We have not made an extra group of 10 yet. And one more. Let's see. What if I put 3 groups of 1s? What number do I have here? I have 10 tens and 3 1s. So if I had 10 bundles of 10, I'd have 100. And then 3 extra 1s gives me 103. Do I still have 10 groups of 10? I do. I still have 10 groups of 10. Because I have my 10 in the tens place, and I only have 3 extra 1s. That doesn't make another group of 10. So I only have 10 groups of 10 with 3 extra 1s. How many, if I were to write the number this way, how many 1s are in the number 109? Take a look at it. How many 1s are in the number 109? All right. Have that answer in your head? see if it matches mine. I see that I have 10 tens already. So then I'm going to come over here to the ones place, and I see a 9, so I'm going to put a 9 in the ones place. So I'll make that red. Put a 9 in the ones place. So I have 9 ones. Is 9 ones a group of 10? No, it is not. So we don't make another group of 10 yet. However, here's my number 109. Then I can go to 110, and I say, let's say we get to 111. Or let's see, no, not 111. Let's work with, instead of 10 tens, now I have 11 tens. 11 tens, I want to figure out what that number is. So 10 tens was 100. Now I have 11 tens, so that's one more. I added one more 10. So I think I might know what it is, but let's see. Did I say I had any ones? Nope, I just said a group, or 11 groups of 10. So there they are, so I have 0 ones. So all I have to do is take this and transfer it over here. So I see 1, 1, and then I see 0. So that gives me the number 110. So now I have more than 10 groups of 10. Because 10 groups of 10 was 100. Now I have a 110. So that's 10 groups of 10 plus this one group of 10 to make 11 groups of 10. Okay? And then if we add a 1 here, now we have the number 111, right? Because 11 is 1 more than 10. 111 is 1 more than 110. Okay? Now if I wanted a 2 here, we have 11 or 112. 11 groups of 10. 2 extra ones makes 112. This keeps going up and up. This goes to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When it gets to 9, we have 119. What comes after 119? I have 11 groups of 10, 9 extra ones. Well, what number comes after 9? 10. So let's see, if I write 10 in here, I have 10 ones. So is my number 1,110? Does that number come after 119? 1,110? No, that's way too big. We're not even close to that yet. So I did something wrong over here. Well, let's look at my ones chart. I had 9 and I have 10 now. What did I just make? I made a group of 10, right? We can see it. There's 10 right here. We can't have 10 in the ones place. We can only have as high as 9. We need to take this 10, shift it over into here with our other groups of 10. So right now we have 11 groups of 10. I want to add one more group of 10. So what's 11 plus 1? It's going to be 12. So now I just took this 10, moved it over there. So now we have 12 groups of 10 and back to 0 ones. Because I just took all those ones and moved them into my group of 10 area. So now let's come over here. And after 119, actually I'll leave that up. We have the number 120 or 120. We didn't add a group of 100, so our 100s place stays the same. And what we did was we added a group of 10. Or actually what we did was you only added 1, but that made the 9 another group of 10, so we moved that group of 10 over to go from one group, 2 groups of 10, and then we have 0 ones. Or 12 groups of 10, sorry. 12 groups of 10, because 10 goes to the 100, 2 goes to the 20. Add them together, we have 120. All right? Give me 1 second. Okay. One second, sorry, I just gotta look through all my stuff. All right. I'm going to do one more. I'm just going to have you guys, or I'm going to give you a number. I want you to tell me how many 10s or 1s there are. Or I want you to think it in your head, and I will write my answer on the board, and you guys can match them up, see if you got the same as me. So I'm going to go with the number 113. Okay? Let's look at this number. We're going to start on the left side with the 10s and go to the 1s. All right? So let's look at our 10s. We know this isn't our 1s. How many 10s do we have? We have 11 groups of 10. We know this has got to be over 100. 10 groups of 10 is 100. So good. We have more than 10 groups of 10. We have 11 10s. And how many 1s? We have 3. Very good. Awesome. You guys are going to be doing stuff like this on your homework. You will also have some problems that might give you number sequences like this. I'll show you. Let me erase this really quickly. You're going to want to pay attention to the 10s place and the 1s places, because that's what will help you figure out which numbers come next, or if the numbers that I have written down are actually the numbers that come next. So let's say I had 95, 96, space, 98, 99, space. Okay, your job would be to fill in these blanks or these spaces. All right, so I'll do this one for you. Watch me do it. I see we're in the 90s. I have 95, 96, then something, 98, 99. So I notice that my 10s place is staying the same. It stays the same from this one to this one, so I know it's going to be the same here too. So I know I have a 9 there. Now I just need to figure out my 1s place. Let's see, it goes 5, 6, something, 8, 9. Well, it seems like it's going up by 1s. So 1 more than 6 is 7. So I have 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Awesome. I got that. They're going up by 1s. And then after 99, well, if I'm looking at my place value chart, I have 9 10s and 9 1s. If I want to add 1 to this, it looks like it's going up by 1. This is going to become, this is going to become, okay, 10 1s. I want to add 10 1s, but I can't have 10 in the 1s place. Here's another 10. So I'm going to make 9 groups of 10 into 10 groups of 10. And this becomes a 0. And what's my next number after 99? I have 100, 100. That makes 100. All right, so that's what you might see on your homework tonight. Otherwise, it'll be similar to figuring out how many 10s and how many 1s are in given numbers. All right? Awesome. We will continue with place value tomorrow. You guys did great today. Keep it up. And I will see you at our lesson tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.